want it, get it, don't ever give up, you got it. You wanna make it, then chase it, no one can stop you. They're gonna hate you, but let them hate you, that's fine. Cause if they stand in your way, then you gotta leave them behind.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Sam Burns, and welcome back to the South Alabama Dynasty. We are here in week 6 of year 3 doing some recruiting. As you see, we put some points toward Dan West, trying to lure him away from Georgia State. We're going to go ahead and take some points away from Victor Wilkinson. He's probably our best recruit at this point, and we are very far ahead on him. So we're going to go ahead and just leave about 200 on him. And our recruiting class is looking pretty decent. You know, not too much better than last year's, but so far it's looked pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and look at the top stories, and you'll see Ohio State remaining the #1 team in the country, as USC has to go to Colorado. As we go ahead and take a look at the coaches poll this week, and you'll see coming in here at number 17 in the country, your South Alabama Jaguars, coming off of a huge win over Tennessee, 46-28. We got our first conference game this week at Army, should be a good one. And we're going to go ahead and look at the media poll real quick. This is something I never usually did, but we're going to go ahead and see where we rank in the media poll, just because it kind of, it kind of comes out to show maybe where our bowl game is. I don't know, but we rank 14th in the media poll here after our 4-0 non-conference, 4-0 record in non-conference play, as you'll see the rest of the teams in the media poll and where they rank. So moving on, we're going to go ahead and look at your Sun Belt standings so far. We rank 4th in our division, mainly because we don't have a conference win yet. But we are 4-0, and looking at the Belt Division, Georgia State ranks 4th as well, mainly because they don't have a conference win. So we're going to go ahead and look at the Heisman watch. Jay Jones is no longer there, but I guess, it is what it is. And then a quick look at your players before we get into this game.
Hi, everybody. Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. The Jaguars have not only put together a nice winning streak, they're starting to play at a much higher level, and they've energized their entire campus. Now the question is, will they be able to handle everybody on campus, patting them on the back, telling them how good they are, and telling them how they expect a big win in this one? That's going to do it for us here on the pregame show. NCAA Football 14 action coming at you right now. Fred Nessler and Kirk Herbstreit.
Alright, so if you guys recall, last year we beat Army in the conference championship 42-0. So starting off, starting quarterback Bilal Marshall is going to go ahead and scramble here on a 2nd down and 10 and get out of bounds after he gets 25 yards. 1st down and 10 now. Marshall going to keep it here on the read option. He's going to go up the middle for about 19 yards, and that is a 19-yard gain right there for Bilal Marshall. Gets the 1st down. He has 44 yards rushing here so far. Now on a 2nd down and 10. Handing off to Jay Jones on the left side, and he is going to get some good yards right there. He gets 8 yards, and that puts him up to 8 yards on the day. So a 4th down and 7 now, kind of in no man's land. Going to go ahead and go for it. Marshall back to pass. He's going over the middle for Billy Cooper, the backup running back, and he is down inside the 10 to about the 6-yard line, a 35-yard reception, which sets up this 3rd and goal touchdown run by Jay Jones to give us an early 7-0 lead over Army. And so good run right there by Jay Jones. Pretty good drive, some big plays by Marshall to get it going. So go ahead and look at the studio update. Number 5 Georgia loses to the team we beat last week, Tennessee, 28-22. So that should help our ranking if we do end up winning this game. So hopefully we do win this game, and maybe we can get, top 10. Who knows? We'll see. But you see, number 9 USC is losing 34-27 in the 4th quarter, as Texas State go ahead and gets a win over Western Kentucky. That puts them, I think they're still undefeated. I don't know. But here we go, kicking off to the Army returner. That is Carnegie. He's going to take this up the left side. He's got some blocks, and he is going to go ahead, and he's out across the 40. He's to the 50. He breaks a tackle from Anthony Thompson to the 40, to the 30, to the 20. 15-10, touchdown Army, 102 yards for Chris Carnegie to get this Army scoring going, and a big play right there by Chris Carnegie to keep this game close. And now a 2nd down and 7. Dejan Funderburk is going to go ahead and get his first catch of the day. That's a 9-yard catch for Funderburk. And that brings up a 1st down and 15 after a false start penalty. Jay Jones is going to take this one up the left side. He's got some room, and he misses a tackle right there. He's out across the 30 to the 20, cuts back inside, and he's down to about the 12-yard line. A huge gain right there for Jay Jones, and he has looked good here in the early going. Now a 1st and goal, handed it off to Billy Cooper up the middle, and he is in for the touchdown. That is his first touchdown of the day. He's had a pretty good season, I think. You know, Jay Jones is a senior. We've been really blessed to have him, you know, over our tenure here, but you know, things don't last, and Army fumbles right there, recovered by McLean. But you know, Jay Jones is graduating after this year, so it's nice to know that we have a pretty good running back. You know, he's only a freshman behind him. So Marshall's going to go ahead and fire over the middle for Ryan Anka, and he's going to bowl his way into the end zone to give USA a 21-7 lead over Army. Ryan Anka, the tight end, has had a pretty good year so far. You know, he's been a pretty big target for Bilal Marshall, and so he's done a pretty good job. But right here, you'll see Army. A.J. Sure is going to find Martin there on the right side. That's Jamar Martin, the white guy, surprisingly. But that brings up a 4th down and 6 later in the drive. Army's going to attempt the field goal. It is up, and no good. Army can't get on the board on that drive. But that brings up a studio update. As you see, number 9 USC ends up losing. So far we've had number 5 Georgia and number 9 USC losing, so definitely should help our ranking if we do end up winning this game, which it does look like that is going to happen as of now. But you know, can't look ahead. We still got a full game to play here. 21-7 your score. Marshall back to pass, and he is going to go ahead and set fire over on the right side. He finds Kyle Clifford, who's going to get some pretty good yards after the catch right there. A 51-yard gain for Clifford, as Bilal Marshall's having a pretty good day. He's up to 116 yards passing. Now on 1st down and 10, Marshall's going to keep it on the read option and go up the middle, and he is going to get 9 yards right there, close to a 1st down. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 1. And on that 2nd and 1, Marshall back to pass is going to fire on the right side. Anthony Thompson into the end zone, a 7-yard touchdown right there for Anthony Thompson. Bilal Marshall's 2nd touchdown pass of the day, and that gives the Jaguars a 28-7 lead here with 29 seconds left in the 1st quarter. As you see, Army's going to go ahead and get that 1st down on a 3rd down and 4. Elijah St. Hilaire right there with a 9-yard run. And after your 1st quarter, your 17th ranked Jaguars hold a 21-point lead. A lot of scoring right there in the 1st quarter. 35 combined points in the 1st. So we still got a lot of football to play, but it's looking pretty good. Looking like we're going to improve to 5-0. But A.J. Sure back to pass. He's going to go ahead and scramble right here. He breaks a tackle from Lavelle, but he is brought down only after a 4-yard gain. And Army is going to go ahead and have to punt. And here we go, 1st drive of the 2nd quarter here for the Jaguars. Bilal Marshall keeping this on the read option. He's going to go for 15 yards and a 1st down. Marshall having a pretty good day running the ball too, as well as throwing the ball. 2nd down and 14 now. Marshall back to pass, and he's going to go ahead and rush this one up the middle, and he will slide down after a 9-yard gain right there. And he's having a great impact so far this year. You know, we have the potential to have 2,000-yard rushers this year. Jay Jones and Marshall is getting pretty close as well, as he finds Ryan Anka right there, as he is short of the 1st down. But I decided to go for it because why not step on Army's throat, as Jay Jones is going to easily get across the 1st down line, and he's going to go ahead and get 12 yards when we only needed 1. So good run right there by Jay Jones, as Marshall back to pass once again. Firing over the middle for Dejan Funderburk. That is an 11-yard gain for Funderburk, his 2nd catch of the day. Now a 3rd down and 4 later in the drive. Marshall back to pass. He's going to go ahead and scramble looking for the end zone. Doesn't quite get it. That brings up a 4th down and inches, as Marshall goes over 100 yards rushing on the day. And that'll set up this touchdown run here by Jay Jones, a 1-yard touchdown run for him. And that is his 2nd of the day, bringing us to a studio update. And we have another upset alert. California with a 7-point lead on the number 2 team in the land. Texas is unbeaten as of now, but it might not be that way at the end of the day. So that'd be 3 top 10 upsets if that game holds. But a 1st down and 10 here. Army's next drive here. Well, it's not necessarily their next drive, but 2 minutes remaining here in the 1st half, as Jamar Martin is going to go ahead and get 9 yards right there. Now on a 1st down and 10, a minute 29 remaining. A.J. Sure going to fire over the middle again, and this time it's Marcus James with the 10-yard catch, bringing up his 2nd down and inches with a minute 26 remaining. A.J. Sure in the shotgun, back to his left side. He is going to fire over the middle, and it's going to be Jamar Martin once again, the white guy. I don't know why I like saying that. It's not a very white name, I guess you could say. But A.J. Sure going to go ahead and scramble here on 4th down and 6, and he is going to get it with some room to run, and he is going to get 26 yards on the scramble. 44 seconds now. Army with 1 timeout. A.J. Sure back to pass. He's going for the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Army. Brian Noble's 13-yard touchdown catch cuts the lead to 35-14 with 36 seconds remaining. We'll see if we can get anything going. We have 2 timeouts left. Marshall's going to fire on the right side for Kyle Clifford, and he's going to get out across the 50 as a 27-yard gain for Kyle Clifford. As Marshall back to pass once again, he's going to fire again on the right side for Kyle Clifford, who gets out of bounds after a 23-yard catch. And just like that, we're inside the 30-yard line with 25 seconds to go. Marshall's going to go ahead and scramble, and he avoids the tackler, and he's down inside the 5, about the 4, before he steps out of bounds with 20 seconds remaining. And now Marshall, first and goal, over the middle, Matt Harris, touchdown Jaguars. 42 points in the first half for South Alabama. Crazy scoring as your score is 42-14. A total of 56 points have been scored so far, and that's just in the first half. So very high scoring game. As you go ahead and look at your halftime stats, we do have a lot of yards compared to them. You know, their last drive was mainly where they got most of their points, well, most of their yards, because their other touchdown came off of a kick return. But, you know, we've done a good job not turning the ball over. But here we go, a 1st down and 10 here to start off the third quarter. A.J. Sure is back to pass, and he has Elijah St. Hilaire on the screenplay, and he has some room out on the outside, and he'll be taken down at the 50 after a 25-yard reception. But they couldn't really do anything with that, so we get the ball back here on a 3rd down and 1. Jay Jones is going to go up the middle, and he is going to go ahead and get 9 yards. That's more than enough for a Jaguars 1st down. He is up to 80 yards rushing on the day, averaging over 6.5 yards a carry, and he has a couple of touchdowns as well. So you'll see Marshall getting the end zone right here on the 3-yard touchdown run. Good job by him, as we got a studio update here. And number 2, Texas, does end up falling. That is your 3rd top 10 upset of the day. USC lost, Georgia lost, and now Texas. So some big upsets today. We're going to go ahead and try not to be one of those upsets. Now on a 2nd down and 10 later in the drive, Marshall is going to go ahead and keep it, or no, not keep it. He's going to hand it off to Jay Jones, and this isn't even later in the drive. This is just later in the game. You know, I'm mainly showing scoring plays from now on, mainly because it turned into a blowout. So 56-14 is your score after the 3rd quarter. We're just dominating Army in every facet possible. You know, one thing that's interesting is we haven't had a kick return for a touchdown this year. We had 7 last year. I guess teams figured out Kyle Clifford. I don't know, or he got slower or something. But here with 6:14 remaining in the 4th quarter, 4th and 3 for A.J. Sure, and he's going to try to do something, but nothing doing right there as he is sacked. So a 3rd down and 17, we're going to go ahead and try to pass the ball here with 5 minutes remaining, and Anthony Thompson is going to get 18 yards. That's barely enough for a 1st down, but it is enough for a 1st down. His 2nd catch of the day. Now 1st down and 10, handing off to Jay Jones up the middle on the read option, and he gets some pretty good yardage right there. We have 263 rushing yards in this game. That's 116 for Jay Jones. He's averaging 5 yards a carry. He's got 3 touchdowns. And now 4:55 remaining, handing off to Jay Jones once again, and he has some room on the left side, brought down from behind. That could have been a touchdown, but they limit it to a 12-yard gain. But once again, here handing off to Billy Cooper on the left side. He's got some room, and he's got some blockers, and he is down inside the 10. Maybe if we could have gotten that one block right there, he would have gotten the end zone. That's a 32-yard run for Billy Cooper. Now 3rd down and goal. Marshall finding Anthony Thompson for his 2nd touchdown catch of the day. He's really come on. He's only a freshman receiver, but he has looked pretty good. So Billy Cooper is going to go ahead and get in the end zone for a 3-yard touchdown. I believe that's his 2nd of the day to make it 70-14. And that will end this game. That is our 5th consecutive win on the year, getting to 5-0. We had a ton of yards that game. We were actually close to 700 yards of total offense. You know, good win here in a hostile environment, starting off the conference. Bilal Marshall with a crazy game. Only 1 incomplete pass. He either threw 3 or 4 touchdowns and ran for the rest of those touchdowns. 6 total touchdowns for him in the big win against Army. So once again, we take care of Army. We're averaging, I don't know, a ton of points against Army in our dynasty so far, and we're looking pretty good on our way to you know, maybe a conference championship. I don't know. I don't want to look ahead, but next week we got a pretty big game. So against New Mexico State, I don't know. It's always a big game. Conference games are always big games. So anyway, guys, I hope you did enjoy. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.